Hello, welcome back to Bookend Gaming.
Hi.
I'm sorry, I startled you.
I wasn't ready.
I know,
I wasn't looking.
You're never ready.
It's true.
This is our comment show that has a name now.
I think so.
We just decided on it like 2 minutes ago.
We did.
We're going with Skimming the Pages.
Yeah.
Which I think
like
was my idea.
I think it was.
Is that the
that
one
was
that
the
I
one
commented?
you threw in.
Yeah.
And a bunch of people liked.
Yeah. Because
I
thanks for all the suggestions, everyone. But we're picking my name. No, we were thinking about assigned reading too, but it was like that seems like homework. So skimming the pages, that it's like us skimming your comments.
We're flipping through the comments for the last 2 weeks or whatever.
Right. So we'll get to that in a minute, but first our
call to action today is for all of you to bug Travis to watch Madoka Magica.
You're still on that, aren't you? Is that really going to be what our call to action is? That's assigned reading, is you forcing me and then us talking about the anime. That'll be the show.
No. I'm just kidding, but also
I'll get to it a bit.
That's the second one.
I'm busy. I'm watching Metalocalypse right now.
I binge watched it again the past 2 days at work.
Oh God, I fine. I'll freaking watch it eventually. Maybe we'll see. I'm a busy person. I got a lot of video games to play.
I'm not. I watch anime at work.
Yeah. So our call to action 2 weeks ago, last week. I guess the video was last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, it'll be 2 weeks ago when this is posted. It's confusing, all right? I'm sorry. But our call to action was about Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
And you've actually started looking into it.
A little.
So I think we're actually going to...
I started it, haven't finished it. Because I wanted to see what...
Like me and Madoka?
Yes. I wanted to see what kind of things are actually on the site that were available to incentivize and...
Well, apparently you can like set up your own merch and stuff like that and do like stickers and things like that. So it's like maybe we can do something like that and get like Otaku.
It was definitely Otaku. Octavio? What do we name him? Octavio Taco, the Otaku Tuesday Otaku Taco stickers.
Yes, you know better than I do. I just stay silent during that because I will never remember that. I keep wanting to call him Otaku. But that's the play on words. It's Otako.
Otaku.
It's the Otaku.
Yes.
I'll never remember. I'm never going to remember that. I've resigned myself to just letting you always say it because I will never remember it.
Because I practiced a bunch.
Yeah, exactly. You took the time to care, and I don't.
Like stickers, just our logo or him, or maybe like memes from our channel or something. I don't know.
Yeah, this is the one. This is the run.
Yeah, T-shirts maybe. I don't know. I don't think we're big enough really for.
But just eventually we get to that point. But
exactly.
I mean, you can just do stuff where it's like, hey, pitch us a few bucks, and we'll shout you out on this show. We could do like listing all our patrons. Yeah.
Patrons?
Patreons?
Patreon saints?
Patrons on Patreon.
I'm going with Patreon saints.
Okay. I'm sure someone else already does that.
I'm sure.
Our fill. Yeah, getting our fill.
That's how
Damn it, that's the title of the episode.
That's how we start it. Filling time. It's filling time, and then we read all.
Oh God, everybody's already clicked off of this video. Okay, but yeah, so that's we're definitely going to do it. Hopefully by the next comment show, we actually have it set up and we can like post a link to it. And if anyone wants to support us, we're not saying, oh, we're gonna stop doing what we're doing if you don't pay us. But it's just a way for you guys to be like, hey, here's something for your troubles. Because this is like so much work. Oh God,
it's terrible.
I fucking hate being here.
He's gonna ask me to watch Madoka again.
That'll be top tier. Be like, give me $50 a month and I'll fucking watch Madoka Magica. God,
you can watch the whole thing in 2 days.
No, that's too much work. I can't do it. I need incentive. I need to be incentivized. You're paying to incentivize me. No, but I mean, hopefully by the next comment episode we have that up because we'll probably reveal it there. Just because that's our window to you guys.
Right. Well, and that's also where we would probably do our shout-outs.
Right.
Too.
I mean, our most popular stuff is the Otaku Tuesday stuff. So, I mean, obviously, once we have it, we'll have to throw it into videos and be like, hey, you guys want to support us? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And we're terrible about doing call to actions. We always are like...
Yeah. Feels forced and...
Exactly.
terrible.
So we always do it like
But before we start our video,
we're
we
too
have
cool for call to actions. We do them ironically, but in our minds we're still like, please,
yeah. Please.
we're too cool to beg, but
Plead
we're
for
begging. Yes. Plead for mercy. Yeah, that's what it should be called. All right. With that out of the way, let's get to the actual comments.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with the last comment show's comments. And 5 days ago, Hey Jason said, I miss teaching time with Travis.
Oh man, it has been. Well, we had one kind of recently, but before that, it had been a long time.
Right. Yeah. I remember referencing it. I don't think I watched the video where I said it.
I don't remember.
But I don't know if you put the thing.
I did.
You did? Okay.
I think over the 5 years we've done the show, we've only done it 4 or 5 times total.
Right. Well,
anyways,
there's a good T-shirt right there. It's just my avatar and like a cat. It's like the Mario thing where he's.
Yeah.
I used it on Mario Sunshine.
Yes, the
recently.
Mario teaches.
It's just
typing.
that, but put my face on it, and it just is teaching time with Travis.
There you go. I made a little thing for it.
Oh, there
an
you
icon.
Go. Yeah. So I mean, I do want to do that more. It's just we've gotten to a point where like when we do a game that you're playing. Because it used to be you would do that, and I would just scroll through my phone because I was like, I suck at this. I'm going to find something else to talk about.
Right.
Now I don't need to do that.
Or
but
we would mention something, and it'd be like, I don't know, I'll Google it. And
right.
Yeah.
I'd start talking about dolphins masturbating and things like that, and it's like, because I was like, I don't know what to talk about while you're playing fucking Restar. I guess I'll talk about J.O. crystals.
There's a lot of jerking off talk in Restar.
That's where my mind goes. When I'm bored, I gravitate towards my penis. Don't judge
look
me.
over sometime and you're just gonna be pants off. Like, oh shit, I'm bored.
Listen, there's been an episode where I took my pants off. You guys got to search for that one. Got a little awkward. But yeah, I'll try to do my best to bring up more teaching time with Travis stuff. I'll just start asking like random stupid ass questions to you, and then when you obviously don't know the answer, I'll be like, oh well, let's look it up.
Right.
All right. Thomas the Crunk Engine. You love that name.
It's awesome.
I can definitely see why something like Sakura Succubus wouldn't be a great choice for the amount of editing needed to censor it. While it's still a little on the lewd side in the later half of the game, Teaching Feeling is a good one.
Okay.
Which one is that? I feel like I've heard of that one.
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
As for a game that isn't an anime titty game, maybe try Stardew Valley or Fallout New Vegas. Also, I'd have never guessed a cat would have a club foot. Still absolutely adorable. Thank you. I love my cat. He's great. He's still doing awesome. He's super old, though, and I'm super worried about that, but I'm not going to get into that. Stardew would be really hard to do.
Yeah. I've played Stardew.
I have, too.
A little bit.
I played the shit out of it. I did like 5 or 6 years in that game.
But I've thought about stuff like that where, it would be like super, like Harvest Moon.
Yeah.
Or something like super chill, like Animal Crossing.
Well,
but it would be like
something like that. It'd be like a podcast. That's why we did Minecraft
right.
during the podcast, because it's like, what are we going to talk about in Minecraft other than just our daily lives?
Right.
Stardew Valley. It's
at least
like,
Stardew Valley would have like talking.
Yeah.
And events and.
There's actually a story to that.
Right.
But
like
that would
one
be really
person
hard to
could
do.
be doing something different while the other. You know, like I could be down in the mines and. Or whatever.
Right.
But fishing.
I wouldn't mind playing a Fallout game on here.
Or Fallout. Yeah.
I don't know if I'd play New Vegas. I mean, I like New Vegas, but I'd be worried it'd crash constantly, and then our recording would screw up.
Yeah.
So like
is that a thing?
Yeah, New Vegas is like the most unstable. It's a Bethesda game, so
right.
It's even more so unstable.
It's more Bethesda than the others.
Yeah. Which it's not even like full on a Bethesda game because it was made by Obsidian.
Okay.
But it's like it's the same engine. So
right.
it's already falling apart at the seams, and then on top of that it's a different company using the engine. It's easily the best Fallout game. Fight me, you won't, because you all know it's true. But I don't know, it'd be cool to do like that or like Skyrim or maybe when the new Elder Scrolls comes out, I'll play it on the channel or something. Because that's like the next one. Or Star Citizen, I guess, would be the next one.
Just play Elden Ring. Start over.
Oh, God. I don't know if I can do it. I'd love to do it, actually. I've been thinking about playing that again, but I'm on New Game Plus, and I'm like, do I want to start over? It's like, I don't need to start over. I'm on New Game Plus.
Just do something random that you would not normally do.
Yeah, just
like the double whip run that you were.
That's what I started a double whip run, but then I couldn't backstab anyone, so I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah,
it's not viable. So I mean, something to think about, I guess. As for a game that isn't an anime titty game, I mean.
Oh yeah, what was the
anime
name
titty
of
games
the
are the bread and butter. Teaching Feeling.
Teaching Feeling.
Look that up while I'm doing the next comment, because I feel like I've heard of that or seen it somewhere. Okay, while you're doing that, Valtiel says, I'd be down to help Travis with his gas expense. I don't own a car, so yeah. So you personally, are you gonna? Should I?
That's quite a bill.
Are you gonna just Venmo me?
Yeah, we've started a Venmo.
just for Travis's gas money. No, I mean that was just me saying, like, it's not free for us to come do this. I mean, it's us just doing it for fun.
Right.
But at the same time, it does cost me money to drive out here. It's like an hour-long drive for me to get out here.
Especially right now.
Right. Which is why we only do it every other weekend. But if we had a source of income from doing this, we'd be more likely to be like, oh, well, let's record more often. And then we could do streams and, like, podcasts.
I know. I would love to do more streaming because I loved doing the, what's the
Jackbox?
Jackbox, yes.
Yeah, like actual, like, direct, like,
interaction, and we could actually like live see their responses to our questions. And
right, so yeah, the plan is to set up a Patreon, so like once we have that, we'll throw out the link and all that, and if you guys want to support us, great. If not, we're not going anywhere until YouTube bans us for all our anime titty games. He also edited that comment, said, oh shit, I'm in the video, finally something to be proud of. Well, yeah, I mean, pro tip, if anyone comments within the next 2 weeks, you'll be in the next video.
Right.
I edit my comments a lot because English is not my first language, and sometimes I correct mistakes. Sometimes I don't notice, and sometimes I screw up more, or I just add stuff that comes to mind, just like this comment. I sometimes forget pause stamps and never get to finish what I was watching. Deuce really helped me there. Looking forward to the next blank. Oh, this. May I suggest Book of Memories or Shelved Diary? Did we ask for, was that our other call, a secondary call to action to be like, hey, you suggest, or we just said we don't mind the suggestions type of thing?
Were those suggestions for the name of the show, or those?
Oh,
or were those?
Oh yeah, I think that you're right. Book of Memories.
Or is that
sounds like a Kingdom Hearts spinoff?
Or are those visual novels?
I don't know.
I'll have to look those up.
You're still looking up Teaching Feeling.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
Is that the one with the burned girl?
It seems like it could be a little messed up. I don't know. It's got like
yes, I've played that.
Okay,
that is a porn game. Yeah, it doesn't get dirty at first because you have to build up your It's like, did you ever play God Save the Queen? Or
no.
There's like certain simulator games where you're like given a person and it's pretty much your job to raise them and teach them things. And this one is, she's like a slave.
Yeah, I read that.
And like you can teach her to like.
Well, yeah, it was like you're deciding between like being a father figure or her lover. So I was like, that's
yeah, exactly, yeah. But it's a porn game,
right? Like
I'm sure there's more to it than that, but it's marketed pretty much as a porn game. Because I played it for a while and I was like, this is kind of fun, and then I was like, oh, it's porn. It's even more fun now,
right?
But yeah, I was like, I know I've heard of that.
Well, I put Book of Memories, and the only it's a Silent Hill game. What was the other one?
Book of Memories? That was Shattered Memories, wasn't it?
Oh, there's a Book of Memories too.
Oh, okay.
What was the other one?
Shelved Diary.
Shelved.
I'm thinking these might be suggestions for
I don't know.
For the name
I'm confused.
For the name of the comment, Joe, because they're both book related,
right.
Diary and book. Oh, this one.
Yeah, Shelved Diary is not a game.
Yeah, so
and,
those are
Book of Memories is Silent Hill. So I'm assuming those were suggestions for.
Well, those are great suggestions. We'll take them into consideration. He says on the thing that's already titled. All right, Talik Verda. So to start off, having the transcript open proves very interesting for gyms like this. 3145. Oh, he's got
closed automatic closed
subtitles,
captions. Yeah.
Wholesome Catwalk Shoujo Lily brought episode 24. This was another re-upload. Yep, Never change YouTube auto-generated captions. And then at 5:33 timestamps, he says, yeah, playing Euphoria, might as well just have you guys talking over a black screen. So that one's like pretty much a porn game too.
Right.
For the Patreon, I would suggest making it easier on yourselves and just worrying about starting off with a single tier. And yeah, we thought about that, but at the same time, it's like we want to do like a single tier that's just like, hey, if you want to support us for like a tiny little bit, but if you want to give a little more, then when we get like merch or decide or do polls and be like, hey, you guys, Patreons
like Patreon exclusive polls,
or
can
can vote on what we play next, or that's so that at least 2 tiers, I would think. Single tier, you could get away with offering no rewards at all. It's actually something done by quite a few channels. Here's some things, common things. Sounds like the start of like a musical. Here's some things, common things you could offer without adding too much work. Holding votes for games would be a good idea, though I would agree that it probably best to stick to segs and short series for votes. Early access and or unedited videos. You guys do not want our unedited. Our videos have very little editing. It's honestly, we sync all the audio and stuff. We'll find a clip to put in the beginning for like the stinger, and then maybe if we reference something, we might put something on the screen. But other than that, we're not like cutting around dead air or anything like that.
No,
unless you guys want the full like hour-long unedited pauses between where we're literally just like slurping drinks and sitting there silently like, okay, how much time do we got? What do we got to do?
Right.
How many more episodes have we done? Like, there's nothing
just
interesting.
The raw clip. Just save it into one video file.
There's nothing interesting going on. Yeah. Just unsynced. Us actually, just the video starts with us syncing. We both click and we're like, "Oh, that was perfect," and it's like half a second off. Yeah, you guys don't want that. Trust me. Outtake videos. I mean, that's the thing. Like, there's not a lot of stuff we take out.
Right. We're not like a vlog channel type.
Yeah, we don't. We're not like.
So there's not really blooper.
Yeah, like a thing I'm thinking of is like, because Game Grumps are kind of the same. Do the same thing. They just kind of have that one lump file. But like Funhouse or Achievement Hunter, where it's like constant, they're like cutting around and just showing like the exciting parts.
Yeah.
We don't do that. We leave all that boring shit in.
That's right.
So you guys are already getting the whole shebang-a-bang. If you have additional time, you can consider things like, if you have people able to help out, perhaps a Patreon-only or community Discord with a Patreon-only section.
Okay, yeah.
We made a Discord
we tried
like
to make,
years
we
ago.
We did technically make it, and we did nothing with it. We made our names blue and then never did anything with it.
Well, because there's not really anything. What do we do with it?
Nothing.
We're not going to no one wants to talk to us.
Right.
They like
I mean, I am on Discord, so I mean, it would be fine to do that. I don't know if would we have, I guess that's a good question. Not the whole call to action, but do you think we would have enough people that would want to join a Discord and talk to us?
And that's what he says in this comment. Is like, if you have people able to help out, because it would be nicer to be like, here, you handle our Discord, and if we ever did get big enough, be like, hey, let's get mods for like the like if we ever made a subreddit or something like that.
Yeah,
because we wouldn't
mod
take the time to do that. Yeah,
I'm right.
And when there's only 5 people in it, and there's like 3 comments. I think I still have Discord on my phone. I could probably open that Discord and there's like 3 things on it total. Some form of monthly Patreon exclusive video, Q&As, BTS, etc. Yeah, I mean, that kind of thing. We were thinking about like, we could give them Otaku Tuesday videos early.
Right.
If at a higher tier, but it's like, then we have to go, oh shit, we have to get this out early. We have to make sure we do this. And on top of that, we have to have another video that day for everyone. So we're then doubling our work, which if we're getting paid for it, obviously we need to do that. That's part of the...
Yeah, well, right. I mean, if this was more like I was doing this for my job, then obviously that would be...
That's the thing. These ideas are like
easy.
Yeah, I like all these ideas, but it's like we kind of have to evolve to that over time. We can't just go, okay, well, let's do that and take all our free time, because we both got kids, we both got full-time jobs.
Right.
Like, I get home sometimes and it's like, oh shit, I got to edit a video for tomorrow. It's like, okay, well, I do that. My internet's shitty, and it's taking up all of my bandwidth. That is my entire night. Is that one 15-minute video that I had to edit and upload.
Right.
So it's like, oh, on top of that, let's do this, this, and this. It's like, oh, well, I mean, I can't.
Yeah.
I gotta work in the morning.
And there's just sometimes you just don't feel like.
Right, yeah.
And it's like, ugh. I don't know.
But, I mean, maybe Patreon is a way for us to fucking get kicked in the ass and be like, no, we have to. We have to do it.
Right.
Like, people fucking paid for this service. We have to give them this service, or else I'm going to have to service them one by one.
Otaku Mondays for all.
Right. Yeah, I mean, and that's an idea for something in the future. And then at the bottom of this, I don't understand this. Oh, and BT dubs. TU, and then in parentheses, BTTBOT, in parentheses, CRSWWRAT, CFPATSIAATOFBIOBHJJAIKOFTLIUAFCES.
Exactly.
Is that just
that's
him
the name
typing nonsense? Oh,
that's the name of the show.
Oh, okay. Did he ever?
Did you not see the thing I popped in?
No.
Where was it? Well, I gotta find it.
Is it like a fake title of it or something?
Yeah, you popped. I don't remember what you said, but it was right after you said something about you being an asshole to our fans.
Oh, and then I came up with a fake title or something?
And then I popped in like really quick to the point where you have to like pause the episode to read it. Like one of those.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to name the show. I can't find it. But it was like, I'm going to name the show something like the untitled but technically titled comment show where we read Phil's comments and Travis is occasionally an asshole to our fans, but it's okay because it's all a joke. Or
so this is him shortening it for us.
Yes. Well, and then I put at the bottom or blah 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 for short.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah, and it's so that's all. That's what that is.
Okay, I was like, I don't understand this. And then I guess you replied to this. I chuckle at all the different ways it misinterprets Katawa, like at 3:35, where it says cattle right before Travis says farming reviews.
Literally, like just say something about you say like cattle a shoujo because we're farming for views.
Oh yeah,
and it put cattle, and it's like a different word every single time we say Katawa.
It doesn't understand.
It has no idea what to put.
And then Silver Soul User says, a good game you could play would be Ace Attorney. And you replied, I think this would be a good one too. Neither of us have played it before. I feel like I played the first Ace Attorney on Game Boy, whatever it was.
Okay.
But I never finished it. I wouldn't remember any of it.
That would be a good one to do.
Yeah, that one's like...
It's been mentioned
all
before.
Talking. Danganronpa reminds me of it. It's like kind of the same idea. Like you go through the story and you get all this evidence... And then it's like, did you use the right evidence?
Right.
You did.
During
the story
the
continues.
Trial.
Yeah. There's just it's not the game changes depending on your evidence. It's more so you have to have the right evidence to complete the game.
Yeah, I want to because I still want to reply to comments sometimes. Because I don't just want it to be like we're not going to comment until this show.
Yeah, because not everyone's going to watch this.
Right. So I still want to reply to comments sometimes.
I get that.
Just basically say exactly what we would say here.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'll still read out our replies for the people, because then you can put them up on the screen and make this video like 40 minutes.
I need a drink of refreshing Sunkist strawberry lemonade.
Yeah, I just took a drink of my, what is this, C4 Superhuman Performance Energy, zero sugar, Skittles flavored.
This episode brought to you by Skittles and Sunkist.
We're very healthy here at Bookend Gaming. Let's talk a bunch. Should we drink water? No, let's pour a bunch of sugar down our throats.
Yeah.
All right, now to the comments on everything else. Let's see here. On We Just Got a Letter, The Legend of Zelda, Episode 11. Legendary says, they asked if Zelda and Link was related in any of the games, and one of them made up that Zelda is Link's mom. Well, they are all related to each other. Every Link and Zelda is a blood descendant of the Link and Zelda full-on couple from Skyward Sword. Is that actually canon?
See,
I've never played Skyward Sword.
That's like one of the only Zeldas I've never played.
Yeah.
But yes, that's like one of the only ones where they're actually like in a romantic relationship.
Oh, yeah, and it's actually like stated.
And it's kind of like, okay, every Zelda is Zelda, but not every Link is Link. Like every generation has a Zelda that's a direct descendant of Zelda, but not every Link is a blood descendant. It's just, yeah. So that's kind of like why most of the time they don't have like any romantic relationship,
right? But
sometimes they do. I guess they do in the handheld ones, which are like the only other ones I've never played.
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't just say handheld. I haven't played Minish Cap, Spirit Tracks, and Phantom Hourglass, which are apparently great.
Yeah, I'm not a Zelda fan, so I wouldn't know. But it's really Adam and Eve type of thing. With every Link and Zelda is a blood descendant of Link and Zelda full-on couple.
Right.
So they're actual couple. So every Link and Zelda is related. None of the other ones can date.
Right.
I mean, I guess they can because it's like years and years. But it's
right. But
still,
but it's like some Links are just not full descendants or something.
yeah, they
it's
just got the legendary
hero
armor
of time.
and blah blah blah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't follow. They never had a plan, and then people demanded a plan. So they're like, okay, here, this.
Here's the timeline.
Now
it makes less sense.
Yeah, here's a book to annoy you.
And because that's what they did, because then they immediately were like, all right, here's Breath of the Wild. And it's like, what the? It's got elements from like every Zelda game just to screw with you.
Yeah, there's no, don't even worry about it. It's like trying to follow Dark Souls lore. Don't do it.
I mean, they still, right. It's just a convergence of all the timelines.
Yeah.
So now Breath of the Wild's at the end.
Yeah, but then now there's going to be Breath at the Wild. Breath at the Wild.
Breath at the Wild, too.
Yeah. That's my favorite point. Bakugan's Bloodlust, Danganronpa episode 16. Rad Coffee Man says you called Byakuya.
Byakuga.
Byakuya? This is why we don't use his name. By the name Batman in this one. That means that in the Bookend Gaming cinematic universe, the BGCU, the big K. I'm not going to finish that.
The big kahuna.
He is Hisao's father. I intend to lay out a full timeline. I can't wait to see it.
Speaking of timelines that don't need to exist,
right? Yeah.
Actually, that'd be great.
Just connect everything.
Just connect everything unnecessarily.
Yeah.
We did connect. What did we connect? We connected Fruit of Grisaya with. Was it Danganronpa?
Did we?
I can't remember what it was, but we were like, we were around a field, and we look over and see Amine eating out of a field.
Yeah, what was it?
I don't remember.
That couldn't have been Danganronpa.
Oh, well, that's true. They're not outside.
It must have been the Katawa, the Summer's Clover.
Yeah,
because they went to What's-Her-Face's home.
Yeah, and she was out there at the...
Yeah.
Yeah, they're connected.
So, yeah, that's the same universe. It's all the same universe. Someone write up a manifesto. Well, not a manifesto. You know what I mean.
Timeline?
Yeah. Mario0135 timestamps at 24 minutes, 6 seconds, and I thought I was the only one who thought that was weird. He's referencing the pool on the second floor.
Yeah.
Because we said that, like, we recorded both of those episodes at the same time. You uploaded the first episode, which we'll get to that comment.
Yeah.
And he commented...
He said that, and then we said that in the very next episode. But it's like, that's a lot of water weight.
It's like, oh man, he's going to think I stole his joke. It's like, no, we had already recorded that, I promise. But I had the same thought. It's like, why is there a pool on the second floor? I guess I should be reading these the other way, shouldn't I?
Yeah. It don't matter.
It matters, because now it's out of order. But that was the end of that video, so let's see here 2 weeks ago.
This whole comment show's out of order.
Ignore this, it's a pause stamp. We did that one already.
It's the Trivial Pursuit Jesus one.
Trivial Pursuit Jesus one. I don't even... It's not here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, 15 minutes to wedge. Trivial Pursuit Unhinged, episode 3. Typo negative. Wait, yeah, typo negative 71203. Jesus Christ is and was the greatest American of all time. What a game.
Or he was tied for 9th with Bill Clinton.
Yeah, it was Bill Clinton. Yeah, I mean, you can't,
what a weird
lessen Bill Clinton. Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, it was a trivia question about some idiot who wrote a book or some list who didn't know what the hell he was talking about. Gifts for Hina Uwu, Danganronpa episode 15. Mario says, so here's a mystery about that school I want answered. Why is the pool on the second floor instead of the ground level?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we asked the same question. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
But they do have a pool there. That's all that matters.
It's magic. That's
yeah. I mean, whatever. They've got giant, like head-sized bolts securing the windows. And
right.
Got to throw logic out the window.
And talking bears.
Also, the talking bear. I didn't think about that.
Those bolts, though.
Right, those bolts. What
that could technically exist.
They 100% do exist. It's just weird. But the bear, I'm cool with.
How about a flotation donut that you can eat and float on?
That should exist.
That's the dream.
I mean, I could starve to death out in the middle of the ocean, or I can drown.
Right.
It's up to me.
Your choice.
Matt Barker on the same video says, I should finish the videos before typing out my essays, because his comment was, also, here's your resident Danganronpa nerd to give you tips. You either get skill points or skills from each free time you do. Most of the early ones with each character are points, but once you get further, you'll get skills. These skills can be used during the trials to make the minigames easier, and they will cost a number of skill points to use. They're not incredibly important, but definitely helpful if you find the right ones for your character interactions.
These skills can be used to pay the bills.
Yeah,
we also looked that up during the
the
next episode or whatever. So
I don't know. We're just kind of playing around with it. I'm not too worried about min-maxing my character in Danganronpa.
Are you sure?
It'll help me, I'm sure, because I'm terrible at the mini games, but we'll eventually finish it. Like, I won't fail more than 700 times. That's my promise to you guys.
We die a lot in Danganronpa.
Yeah. It'll be the same screen over and over again. And me going, it's fucking bullshit. Matt Barker also said, not that you asked, but this is technically a mild gift spoiler. Oh, we shouldn't even look at it. No, it's fine. Although I'd recommend using a guide. If Eric knows the plot, maybe have him look up what gifts are good for each student. Didn't we do that?
That's yes.
But the thong, I believe, only works for Bakugan and Junko. Junko I'm less sure about, but she's dead. Spoiler if you haven't watched up to this point, but do it. So, oh well, but I know Bakugan loves it. So
okay, then.
Yeah, I was hoping it would go to, female, but
nope.
We're never that lucky. Episode Katawa Shoujo Lily Route finale. This is you re-uploading this one.
Uh-huh.
Buzzer Epic 8 days ago said, man, it feels so weird finally getting to the end of your playthrough. Oh, wait, no, this isn't the re-upload. Or maybe it is.
Which one is it? Is it Lily or Emmy?
Lily.
Then no, I didn't re-upload that.
Oh, yeah. You did re-upload a Lily episode, just not the
finale. Like 27 or something like that.
Yeah. I keep accidentally thumbs downing these comments when I'm scrolling. I'm like, no! So if you get like a dislike on your comment, it's probably me, and I'm sorry. I started watching about 2 weeks ago when I got sick, so I ended up watching you guys play for like 8 hours at a time for a week until I got better. I took a break for a bit, but finally finished the rest of it today. Thanks for the content, and sorry for the rambly comment. It's late, lol. And you said, glad that you enjoyed the playthrough. It's been one of favorites to do.
Yes, you're welcome.
One of favorites. What are you doing, man?
Our favorites?
Don't you know how to English?
I don't know. You can edit our comment.
No, I refuse. Leave it there to show you your shame. And that's it. That's all of them.
Oh.
Because I went to the top of our last comment show, and then I was like, I should start from the beginning, and then now I'm at the bottom of the comment show, so.
Okay.
Oh, there's more comments on the comment show that don't show up on YouTube. So Ava, Frozen profile picture.
Elsa profile picture?
Yeah. They typed in all those texts, the TUBTTBOT. Works very well for me. Also, the end almost spells feces, and I regret noticing that. When I was saying all those letters earlier, I was like, if I have to try to say this, I'm going to say something about like Pat's to feces or something like that.
Right.
Jack off the feces
Jack
is
off
what I
Pat's
see at
to
the
feces.
Yeah, that's what I see at the end. Is I owe Jack off the feces. It's like, I don't want to do that.
What does the closed caption say for that one?
Yeah, someone give us the transcript of that one. Please don't. We're going to get demonetized for jacking off feces. But that's all the comments, so.
Yeah, here, let's see if I can figure it out. The untitled, but technically titled because of this, comment reading show where we read all the comments from Phil. And Travis sometimes is an asshole to our fans, but it's okay because he's joking. Just joking. And I can't remember the end.
I can't remember what it is. We'd have to go to the video to see it, but whatever.
But I popped something up really quick that was.
But at least I know now, because I saw that and I was like, did I say something about like, because I always make that joke of, if you guys write us a comment, we have to say it no matter what you put on there. So I was like, is he trying to get me to like pronounce this? I was like, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this.
Right.
It's like, you got me to say jacking off feces, I guess.
So that's a win for everyone.
Right? Who needs Patreon? You already got what you needed. No, so
you already got comedy gold.
Yeah. So I guess, what was our call to action?
I
could reiterate?
They didn't have one. I said mine, and then you never said what yours actually was going to be.
What was yours? I already forgot.
To get to have everyone comment to tell you to watch Madoka.
Oh, right. Well, that's it then, because I don't really have
Okay,
one.
cool.
I mean, just keep an eye out for our Patreon dropping. We're going to drop the sickest beats of the summer on our Patreon. Or make our own album. And it's just that Emmy's Mom song on repeat.
Yes.
There we go. We could release an EP of
Release an album of that and all the outro
TG
songs.
Time with Travis. And,
yeah. We Die a Lot intro.
Yeah. No, I mean, my call to action is give us more comments. So I can tell us how you're feeling. That's a boring one. Give me a second to think. You say something. Riff for a second.
There's no one better. There's no one greater.
I'm not gonna be able to think with that amazing music in the background.
Do you think that we ever get milk from the same cow twice?
Well, now I do. All right. Well, that's our show. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know, how you found us, or I don't know, anything on your mind, and we'll read it here. And we'll be back on the comment show. What is the show called again?
Skimming the Pages.
Yeah, we did it. That was not planned because it would have came off better if it was. But we'll see you next time in 2 weeks for Skimming the Pages, and we'll read more of your comments, and hopefully we'll have the Patreon ready.
Will it be Skimming the Pages episode 2 or 4?
Probably 4.
Okay.
Because that would be confusing.
Right.
Or we'll just call it, we'll just don't number them like we're doing with the other videos.
Well,
and just
yeah,
call them all
probably.
Skimming the Pages.
Yeah.
That's confusing, though. Which one is it? Just put Skimming the Pages,
Well, I mean,
and then put the dates, the weeks.
Right. Which is why I was thinking of Book Report, the date.
Yeah, I think Book Report would work better if we start reviewing videos.
Yeah.
Or not videos, but reviewing
Games
or anime.
Yeah.
Well, no, anime would be assigned reading, because like you assign me an anime to watch, and then we talk about it.
That's true.
Book Report would be like it's just reviewing a game.
Right. That was just kind of like my playing games
who's gonna
blind,
send
which
us a game to review. I guess we did play that fucking potato game or whatever. It was called.
Gravy Taters.
That's it.
What's that potato game we played?
You knew what I was talking about, though. Jesus Christ. So yeah, if any game developers want to send us a game to review, we'll do it on Book Report, and we'll make fun of the time.
Keep in mind, we have crappy laptops, so it'll lag a bunch.
Yeah,
because that's what they replied to us is like, what kind of tech are you playing this on? Oh, shitty laptops.
We played your Gravy Taters game on a fucking potato computer.
Yeah.
I thought that was required. I don't know. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. All right. See you guys next time. I'm crying.